Good morning, day number 30, September 28th. Wow, months of running. And today happened something very unusual. It's a full moon day and I start running. Amazing. We'll see what happens at the evening. What song will I sing at the evening time? But so far, over 4.5 hours, I'm feeling great and running. So, what's happening? Yesterday, Lo Ming did 135 laps. It's 74 miles, and he was running so strong, like amazing. I mean, it's just amazing and very inspiring. Then Sylvania did 130 laps, 30, I think it's 71 miles plus. Same as Andrea did 130 laps. And I think, yeah, Andrea a little worried. Anyway, then we have already for the second time, I think, the fire drill, when all the kids from a college coming out at once. I think over 1,000 of them going to the football field, and we compelled to run on even on the road, on asphalt. Then a few days ago, on day number 28, at the middle of the day, suddenly Jason packing his belongings and going home, like end of the race. Wow, we are surprised, trying to figure out what happened. And of course, it's two sides in every situation. So it turned out that Jason was fed with different advices, mostly from non-runners. How to do the race, how to speed up, how to catch the gap of 50 miles, so on and so on. So he became pretty negative. But then, thanks God, he let the steam out, and next morning he started again. So he's running now, he's back on track, a little more closed, but he's running. But this is kind of a general picture. Quite often we receive unsolicited advices from absolute non-experts. Just I don't know. So over these years, I developed a strong filters for such advices, and the key for me is sincerity. Like when I receive prayers from Satwati from Kiev, I know that she is living literally with these prayers, and she is praying for hours, and therefore her selection of prayers just touching my heart like anything, because of real thing for her. For instance, just recent prayer: if you feel presence of God clearly, you can go to any extreme. If you feel the presence of God clearly, you can go to any extreme. Wow, amazing. The same, like, authority in humor field for me is Vasily from Odessa. Every time his selection of jokes is just the best, and quite often they save my day. I will give you another example. of how interesting and like deep things going here. So once, uh, when Kaushal was involved in 3100-mile race, he was checking me, and well, for me, he is probably the best expert in Ayurveda, Indian medicine, who is constantly learning. He was a few times in India, uh, like accepting the knowledge from authentic Ayurvedic doctors. So at one point, he was kind of looking for a solution for my liver, and it took him kind of like 1 day, 2 days, nothing. And I asked him, "Hey, Kaushal, what's happening? Like Ayurvedic medicine, for its thousands of years, it described all illness and described all remedies. Why are you hesitant for a solution for my liver?" And then he said, in all Ayurvedic history, there was no examples when men were under load of 100K for 52 days. So it's kind of a new dimension, new level. So finally, he came with an Ayurvedic formula, which consists of 5 or 7 herbs. And many years later, I came to know that this formula is much more stronger, like 100 times stronger than usual known remedies for liver, like cordyceps and milk thistle and lecithin, like that. So it's kind of a level of what solution we need to work. And I'm not even saying that everything needs to be individually checked. For instance, the same homeopathy, like arnica, for instance, like well-known remedy. It depends the effect and the power and like everything depends on the brand. And for instance, here in States, the Boiron is one of the most popular brands, but Boiron homeopathy just has zero effect on me, just zero. So everything from Boiron not working on me. So I need to order from different companies from different states. Okay, back to humor page. This jog, this morning jog for enthusiasm awakeners. In a chemistry lesson, pupils, tell me about salt molecules. Salt molecules quite good in combination with cucumber molecules.